Hello and welcome back for another Bitesize Bible Study. Today we are turning to our Old Testament and the book of Job. We are looking at chapter 19, verse 25, and it reads as follows. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and at last he will stand upon the earth. So this book, Job, it tells us the story of a man called Job. And Job was, at the beginning of the book, he was a wealthy man who had great success in his life. Job had a great number of children. He was married and he had a lot of animals, and he was a farmer and had amassed great wealth. And in the story we read that Satan approached God and challenged him indeed, that if all of this was stripped away from Job, that Job would stop honoring God, stop worshipping God, and would turn his back on God. So, with God's consent, Satan started to strip away all of these blessings that Job had in his life. His health was attacked. His children were killed. He had lost his wealth and his animals, his possessions. And yet here we see in chapter 19, Job refusing to relinquish his faith in God. Indeed, he says that he knows that his Redeemer lives. His Redeemer, what does that mean? A Redeemer is one who will seek to buy back. So if you receive your Tesco Club cards in the post and you go to the local Tesco store, you can exchange those vouchers in order to receive goods and services. So you redeem them, you hand them over, and you gain something in return. Job's Redeemer lives, a Redeemer who would, in time, exchange indeed his own life in order to buy back Job and to bring Job into a right relationship with God. That Redeemer, of course, is Jesus. Now, Job didn't know him by name at that stage because Jesus had not yet been born. But the rest of the verse tells us that at last he will stand upon the earth. And Jesus did stand upon this earth, and Jesus will stand again upon this earth in the day of judgment. Job knew that, and in that he found hope, and in that you can find hope, whatever circumstances you face today, whether it's in times of wealth and prosperity or times of darkness and challenge. We can find hope knowing that our Redeemer lives.